Hi everyone. It's Joe back again with another ramble. This is for Tuesday, January 21st. It is Wednesday, January 22nd at 1:12 a.m. So yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. Because I don't have anything to do, and I was supposed to, and I'm bored, and I don't know what to do. So, when in doubt, ramble it out, I suppose. I'll get into that in a minute. Let's just do the normal ramble stuff first. Let's see. I did not have school today because of cold temperatures, so I was in my room all day. I woke up first at I think 9 something. I'm gonna be real, I slept horribly. My feet were like insanely itchy for some reason. I'm not sure as to why they were, but eventually I fell asleep. I did not sleep good at all. So I woke up and I texted my bestie just because I knew she'd be up and I didn't want her to worry. So I texted her and said, hey, I'm gonna go sleep for like another hour. I ended up sleeping for like 2. I woke up at like 11. So I texted her again and we talked for a bit. And then I literally laid in bed until like 1 or 2 p.m. I talked to Tim a little bit before he went into work. Let's see. After that, I got out of bed and I made lunch. Considering it was like well past 12 by a few hours at least. Afterwards, I hopped on my computer and I watched and took notes of 2 of my math rambles. I was going to do my reading for legal class because we have readings due Thursday, but I believe those have all been pushed back a day. Everything in that class has been pushed back a day due to the snow, or the cold temperatures and the cancellation today. So, while I was working on that, working on my math, I texted my friend Riley because he wanted to play Ready or Not earlier today, but I was sleeping. So I texted him. I said, "Hey," I said, "Actually, okay." I said, "Hey, you wanna play Ready or Not today?" And he said, "Well, I wouldn't be able to play until 12, like midnight, probably." And I said, "Okay, well, I don't have class until 3:35, so I can get away with that." Then we made the plans, and I went back to my lectures. Afterwards, I made dinner. I opened one of my frozen meals because I'm not going to campus in this weather. It was chicken cordon bleu, I think. I don't know, it was something I had never had before. It was like chicken in this like Swiss cheese sauce or something, and like these garlic mashed potatoes. Pretty good, honestly. I was a little skeptical because I don't really like Swiss cheese, but pretty good. Afterwards, what did I do afterwards? I think I mainly just watched YouTube, waiting for the time to pass so I could play Ready or Not. I would have played it without him a little bit, but I figured it would be more fun to wait. So then I watched some YouTube. I turned on a video essay on the Telltale's The Walking Dead Season 1. I actually just wrapped it up 5 minutes ago. It was a little over 2 hours long, I believe, like maybe 2:20, 2:10. So yeah. I talked to my bestie more. Also, I talked to her, like she came back. She left and then came back at I think like 9 or 10 something p.m., maybe even 11, but I feel like it was like 10-ish, 10:30. Unfortunately, her parents will be back home tomorrow, so I don't think she'll be able to talk to me freely at home anymore. So that's a little unfortunate, but we'll make it work. We always do. We always have. So then at around 11:30, 11:45, I went and I grabbed my Steam Deck. I turned it on. Made sure it was ready to go. I charged up my headphones because Riley said we'd probably play around 12. So then I just sat around for an hour. It is now 1:17 a.m. I have heard nothing. I think he has either forgotten we made plans or I don't know. I don't know. Which is honestly a little irritating considering he always gets on people when they don't show up for things they have planned. Even though we made plans and he's not here. So now I'm just up at 1 a.m. I was gonna start an Otome game earlier. I guess continue actually, because I've already started it. I just haven't played it in months. 9 RIP, or however you want to pronounce that, 9 RIP or something. However, I was worried that I would start it and then I'd have to stop and we'd play Ready or Not. Well, evidently I should have just started it up because we're not doing anything yet. I don't know how much longer I should wait up. I don't know when I'm gonna go to bed, but I don't know how much longer I should sit here and expect that he will show up at some point so that we can do what we have planned. I don't know. I kind of want to start it up, but I'm worried I'll get to start Otome. I'm sorry, but I'm worried I'll get hooked, and then I won't want to go to bed, and then I'll be up way too late. Even though I have class at 3:35, so once again I could get away with it. Oh, update as well. My school's on a delay. They don't open until 10 tomorrow, but my classes are late in the evening, so it doesn't really apply to me anyway. Now does it? So yeah. Honestly, not a whole lot has gone on today. I feel like I kind of wasted it, but I don't know. I didn't get out of bed. I suppose I was getting ready to talk about our plans. I was fully prepared to ramble about those and say how much fun they were, but that evidently doesn't appear to be happening. So when in doubt, ramble it out. I don't know if I said this in yesterday's recording. I want to do a ramble on the Payne Street Killing murder mystery game. Maybe I already said this, and if I didn't, it's something I definitely want to do, and it is sitting in the back of my mind even now. I almost want to start it up now, but considering how late it is, I'm worried my thoughts won't be very... coherent, so maybe I should wait to do that. But yeah, that's basically everything that's happened today. I still don't have my choker or my forks. They're sitting in the postal office here on campus. But I do not want to go out there in the weather. I mean, I do, but it seems like a health risk. So yeah, I think that's just about everything. I think I mentioned in the recording last night that I let it slip to my friend Hayden that I have another channel. I have this channel. He still hasn't found it, surprisingly. Or if he has, he just isn't saying anything. Because he figured out he had to find my Twitter, and I figured he would find it, right away. But I don't know. I haven't gotten any word that he's found it. Oh, here's something positive. Someone I follow on Twitter, she is starting up an Otome podcast with another, another influencer on the platform. I don't know. Someone else who likes Otome games, and so I thought they're doing the podcast, and they have a small number of followers, and they were following however many people, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I followed the account because I'm like, I don't typically listen to podcasts, but I would definitely want to check this one out because I don't know, I don't get to gush about Otome games ever. I do with my bestie, but I don't know. I it's one thing to text about them, but like, I don't know, I've never gotten to talk about them with anyone. At least to my knowledge, I've never gotten to verbally talked about them with anyone. And also, I've like never heard anybody else talk about them. So I mean, at least, even though I won't be doing any talking because I'm not on this podcast, obviously, I'll at least get to hear someone talk about them, which will be nice. So yeah, I think. Oh yeah, sorry, I like lost the whole point of the story. So yeah, I followed them and I was all ready to go. Well, they followed me back, which I just think is kind of crazy because they aren't following a lot of accounts. Like they have a way higher follower number than they do following, and I don't know. It's like, wow, they followed me back. I must be a known member of the community, which I think is crazy. I think it's great. I don't know. It feels nice. It feels like I've been recognized or something, which doesn't happen a lot. At least in my experience. So this is, I don't know, it just felt nice. But yeah, I feel like, okay, I feel like I've talked about basically everything I want to cover in this ramble, so I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. As always, if you're listening at nighttime when I'm making these, I hope you have a good night, I hope you sleep well and have sweet dreams. If you're listening during the daytime or the afternoon, I hope you have a good day or a good afternoon. If you like what you're listening to, hit like on YouTube, rate on Spotify, leave feedback in both comment sections, subscribe on YouTube and turn on post notifications to be notified when I make something new. Follow the podcast on Spotify to be notified when I make something new. As always, thank you for listening. Thank you for all your support. I love you all. I'll be back here tomorrow or later today with something new, more than likely and hopefully. But yeah, I think that's just about everything. Thanks again. I love you and bye.